I found I was retreading territory that somebody else had done. Somebody else like, John Ford, Howard Hawks, William Wyler, Bedecker, Andre the Todd, and Anthony Mann. I'm saying, wait a minute, what am I doing here? And so Leo came up with the thought of saying, what if we, where's the heart of the picture? And I realized, because of working with the Osage, the stories I'd hear, that you remember that they actually were in love, Ernest and Molly. And I thought, well, that makes it more interesting to me. And so he suggested them playing Ernest instead. And that was a big deal, because that was a big step, because we would then had to take what we did, try to, you couldn't cut and paste. It had to be a kind of organic change. And that began a long process. Then COVID hit. And we continued the process during COVID. I was by myself. I was on the phone. And then by the time we got out of COVID and were ready to go, we still hadn't finished it. Kind of finished it as we were shooting. Yes, I wanted to make a spectacle in a way, but an internal spectacle. And I realized, yes, but that land is out there. Look at that land. Out in Oklahoma is beautiful, That's, well, how do we get this? And so I couldn't stop myself from expanding it in terms of the visual impact of the image, that you should see it on the big screen because of that. Yet it is an internal spectacle, I think. I wanted to do both, because that's what I felt growing up. I mean, I'm not, everybody I grew up with was not bad men or bad women. I mean, they were, yes, they were in some cases doing things that, if circumstances had been different, they wouldn't have done. But they were stuck. And some were very sorry for it. Some relished it. And yet, we're also human beings. They weren't psychopaths. They weren't even what you would call today a sociopath. They were people. And so that's what been my whole life, is dealing with who we are. And I found that this story lent itself to that exploration even further. I do think I'm curious about everything still. That's one of the things. If I'm curious about something, I think I'll find a way, if I hold out and hold up, I'll find a way to try to make something of it on film. But I have to be curious about the subject. And my curiosity is still there. COVID threw it's a life changer in a way. It took a lot of time, there's no doubt. But in that time, it was almost a relief, because I was able to concentrate on what the real value is, about living and what's essential. And so out of that grew this film, really. That complete and utter stoppage enabled this picture to be, because we just said, well, what are we doing here? We're spinning around, What's most important in life? I figured in my own way, I came to terms with that. And so I just moved from there.